Hello, how's it going? Welcome. Cutie first. May not this guy again? Oh yeah, it's this guy again. Get a load of this guy. Sorry, I don't just hand those out for free. Hello, welcome. Today we are doing bonk. How dare. Today we're gun cleaning. So these are the guns we are cleaning. See if I can get them all on camera better. A little bit. Give me 4 quarters per load. Standard washing machine prices. I've actually got a load going right now. I started it right before stream. But I needed to do some laundry, so. You hate the long gun? The long one? Why? Wait, which long one? This one? This is the longest by measurement length. This one right here is very long for a revolver. And this one is technically a long gun. Because it's a rifle. I know which one. I assume you're talking about either this one up here or this one. I assume you're not talking about this one, but between these two, I actually don't know. I actually don't know which one. The Joker gun. This one? You don't like that one? That one's so funny though. I like that one. Goofy. It is goofy. It is that. But I like it. It's very fun, very funny to shoot. People look at you funny when you take it to the range, which is kind of the whole point. They should add it to hunt. Precision pistol. They already have precision pistols. They have scopes on them. They don't have a long barrel one. No, the Nagant Officer Carbine has a long barrel. It just also has a stock. How does it shoot? Is it even accurate? It is very accurate. If you can hold it steady. It is very long, very front heavy. So it has a very long sight radius. So when you line up the sights, you get a very accurate shot. But it is hard to hold it steady. just because it is so long. So. Oh. Hi. Oh my goodness. You're just shrinking me all over the place. Alright. So, which one should we clean first? Which one do we clean first? Let's clean the little gun first, the smallest one. Nice little revolver. Clean this one first. Let's get probably that one there. That one's not in the way. Get it even less in the way. Alright. Now it is all out of the way. So this one is going to be very interesting. Oh my, why is my phone being so noisy? Stop it. Okay. Alright, so we got no ammo. Let's drop this guy out. Just like that. I've still got dust on this from when I used it last. Alright. I don't actually clean. Oh, I forgot something. Forgot my gloves. Look at that. Look, I've already got smudges on my hand. This 22, especially cheap 22, is very dirty. Alright, let's get gloves. Reduce that risk of lead poisoning. Yum, lead. Do not eat lead. This is your daily advice to not consume lead through any of your body's holes. Also, my reminder every time I wear these gloves that nobody makes long-fingered gloves. Blue bullet. Don't eat the blue bullets either. Oh, I'm putting this glove on backwards. Hold on. Come on. Oh, why are my hands so long? Too long. They won't fit. There we go. Good enough. You asked your friend Vic how many bottles of nail polish remover she thinks you can get through before you died? Why? Why would that... What? I have so many questions. That is very interesting and something I did not know. The inside of the chambers on this thing are rifled. This thing has rifled chamber. What? It's wild. You know what that means? So rifling is basically a circular cut pattern down the barrel to spin the bullet as it goes down the barrel. So it stabilizes in flight. But here, can I show it? Can I make it show up? You see the rifling in those? Keeps focusing down here, kinda. It has rifled chambers. That's so weird. Okay. That's why it's accurate, yes. As opposed to a musket or a shotgun, which has a smooth bore, smooth inside of the barrel, that doesn't spin the stuff. Let's get all the right attachments out. This the right one? Yep, that's the right one. Perfect. Alright, so a nice long rod now. We can attach things to it. Got a nice long rod there. And then some of this. What I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna just spray some in the barrel. My mic is kind of in the way for my arm to do this. Oh, I always forget how awful this smells. It's like sniffing gasoline, but worse. Alright. Drop that down in there. Let it do its thing. Well, I clean this. I guess I'm gonna put a little bit of this down those holes, or just all over the top of it, which is how that worked. You love sniff gasoline? Gross. Don't sniff gasoline. There's no way that's healthy. I guess we're just gonna brush each of these. Taking my rod apart. I don't need all of it right now. So odd to me that it has rifled chambers. I've never paid attention before, I guess. I'm gonna push the brush through all the chambers. Same with car putty. I don't know what car putty is, but it's also probably something you shouldn't be sniffing. Alright, well that's nice and wet now. Alright, so I don't clean revolvers much, I guess. Generally you always want to brush from the chamber side, but don't really have that option right now. because, well, there's revolver in the way. I guess a revolver is one of those instances where you just brush from the front. Probably good for the breach face. Hitting it with that. Come on, get out. Please get out. Oh my goodness. That was a very tight fit. Alright. It burns when it gets on your skin. Don't sniff it. If it burns when you get on your skin, don't put it in your lungs. This seems like common sense. My hands are all glossy. I've just got like a thin coat of some nice Ballistol on them. Wash your hands like this. Why are fingers on gloves so short? I need like especially made long finger gloves, but they're still small. Let's grab some patches now. I'm just gonna take a little stack of them out. Oh, come on, come here. What happens when your dad is an auto mechanic who believes in hands-on learning? I mean, you like obviously there's like some passive breathing of stuff that is going to happen. Like there's nothing you can do about that. But like don't intentionally sniff it. It sounds like a drug addict. Oh wow. This patch just turned black. Alright. Wow. Apparently I was shooting some very dirty ammo through this. I only shot like 50 rounds through this gun. If that. Car putty is for smoothing before paint. You gotta sand it smooth and it gets in the air. And wear a mask. Oh my. It's another patch that's just black with fouling. Your dad didn't believe in masks? Dude didn't wear a welding mask? Well, that's just someone who is irresponsible. How do you not wear a welding mask when welding? It's a good way to cause vision damage permanently. That's getting a little better. Put this patch through again. Got a little clean spots on there. always wear the proper safety equipment when you are doing things. Um, safety equipment exists for a reason. Alright, this patch is coming through pretty clean. Not perfect, but fairly clean. I guess do I run a patch through here? Well, that patch, it turned black. I'm going through these little patches like a kid goes through jelly beans. Very quickly. I guess I'm run another patch through the cylinder because it's apparently disgusting. Didn't win any Dad of the Year awards. But poisoning your children with fumes? Nah, it's probably fine. Don't do that. Alright. I think it's not perfect, but I'm satisfied that it's good enough. Now I guess we use our handy dandy rag here. Just wipe everything down. Man, this was dirty. Alright. Just wipe down. I guess first probably wipe down the chamber area of this. Oh my. Just got a big black spot on it now. Look at that. This thing's disgusting. You gotta wake up early. Why you gotta wake up early? Gonna wipe down the barrel. You get 2 jobs now? Oh, well. Congratulations, that kind of sucks. But being employed and getting money, very, very good, very good. There we go. There's... Oh, do I need to wipe this down? Probably not terribly important, but I will. I apparently take it back. This piece was very dirty. I don't quite understand why. But look at that. That black spot is just from this cylinder pin. Wild. It does. And you plan on getting in the gym next month too. Man, you're gonna have a busy schedule. Alright, so let me just get a little bit back in here. I already got a little bit, but be sure back there is actually clean. Alright. Let's just drop this all back together. There we go. Look at that. Nice and clean. Look at that patch proof. Look at that. My cardboard looks awful. I've got a puddle. I've got 2 puddles. But this one here is shiny for some reason. There we go. 1 gun cleaned. Ooh, sorry, that was probably loud. Oh. Just wipe off any excess oil on the outside. There we go. Perfect. I didn't think that this one looked particularly dirty before, but it looks much cleaner now. Nice and shiny. Alright, now... Oh, well, I guess now let's just clean the other gun that's on the table. Switch spots of these real quick. Not to knock stuff. Alright, so this gun, when I took this out and shot it, it was actually the first time I've shot this gun. And oh my goodness, this gun was leaking so much gas around the gas block up here. It was insane. Like, I hold the gun, like, up here, right? Close to the gas block, a little bit behind it. But holding it like that, like after like 1 magazine through here, like this had so much stuff coming out around the edges of the gas block that I had like M-lock pattern on my skin because of how much just junk was coming out of that. Which is just crazy. Alright, but take this apart. It is in fact empty, and I'm causing an earthquake. So, pop this pin out. And this always wants to just fly out. Take that out. And our bolt back. Take that out. And that is filthy. All right, I'm gonna completely separate the upper and lower. All right, we're gonna just work through all these parts. Alright, so this is just the lower. Oh my. What on earth? There's like oily gunk on the hammer. What is that? The lower's not supposed to get fouling on it. Alright. What's that? Now what do we clean first? Take this apart. Pull cotter pin back here. Pull that out. Alright, that's probably holding in firing pin. We got cam pin there. And bolt. Another spring in there. There we go. Our nice AR-18 180 style bolt there. Which is just filthy. I'm not even gonna add anything to this. It's so oily. I'm gonna wipe it down first. I'm gonna need some Q-tips. Where do my Q-tips go? They're around here somewhere. This thing's got some funny geometry to get inside. You almost did the same thing where you got out of the shower and fell asleep in a towel. What? Go to bed. You're just gonna fall asleep standing there in a towel. Alright. You're laying in bed? You're just laying in bed in a towel? Why? You're sore? Pushing yourself too hard? Don't push yourself too hard. It causes burnout. And burnout is very bad news. Alright, where are my Q-tips? Come here. Oh, I'm dumping them everywhere. Alright, Q-tips. Man, these are some cheap Q-tips. Just the tips are just coming off. Wow, where those springs go is disgusting, apparently. I could probably push some patches through there. Things are going to get better. Or you're gonna die trying. I recommend not dying. Don't do that. That if you die trying, then all the effort you put in is just wasted. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna shove some patches into the guide rod recoil spring holes. You win either way. No. Let's grab a nice, just massive patch. Oh, patch needle go. Oh, there it is. It's definitely like a shotgun bore patch. That's okay. Just shove that in there. Oh man, that was dirtier in there than I thought. I was like, yeah, I'll push the patch through just for fun. Look at that. Look at how much fouling was inside that piece of the bolt. Just lightly run it through this part too, because apparently it's just disgusting in there. Gross. I'll be good on that for now. There's a way. I don't know how to get to that though. How do I get to the gas piston? How do I get to it? I don't really want to take off the handguard. Is that what I have to do? I mean, I can, but I would rather not. You know what? The gas tube leaking gas. We're just gonna let some carbon build up on that. It'll be good for it. Maybe then it'll stop leaking gas everywhere. I am going to, however, put some of this down the barrel. Got a giant flash hider on it. Tate Master, is this the gun they're adding to Hunt? This is not the gun they're adding to Hunt. This gun is a little later in the timeline. By like 80 years or so. Now this one here is a BRN 180. Basically Brownells version of The AR-18. Looks very cowboy-esque. I mean, there's this revolver up here, which there's no reason they couldn't add a ridiculous length revolver to hunt. But this one? Definitely not. April Fool's event. Did you see the... was it this year or last year? Hunt did the April Fools with the like different CryEngine games, like crossovers. So it was like in Hunt, and they had like the Spartan or whatever, and the Space Marine guy. And like I know it was an April Fool's event, but like I'd be down. Like just give people like limited time characters. Like I wanna see off-brand Master Chief running around the bayou with a lever action rifle. Throw the models in with some other goofy stuff. Exactly. Like, just make it like a temporary thing. Like, have like a quest line to unlock it, and like, I don't know, have it like be very clear that it is going to be taken away, like after a point. I don't know. I think it'd be hilarious. And obviously, all the models would be cross-compatible because it's made in the same engine. They just gotta port them over. So I don't think it'd be that much work, right? Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe it's just a massive amount of work. Alright. What's this Bolt doing? This Bolt's gonna need a little attention. A rodeo clown? But rodeo clown is like time period correct. They had rodeo clowns back then. It wouldn't be like what you think of as a modern rodeo clown. I'm making an earthquake. I need a more I need a more stable camera mounting system. As an April Fool's, that'd be pretty cool. What's the firing pin doing? Why is the firing pin so dirty? April Fool's, that would be pretty cool. But if it had all sorts of vibrant colors and stuff, probably not. I mean, yeah. All these uppercut skins, not a single scupper cut. What would a scupper cut be? What would that, what? A scupper themed uppercut. How would you do that though? How would you know it's scupper and not just some other random compound? What is... You have some moss hanging on the side and all that? There's already a Mosin like that. That horrible, like, driftwood Mosin. There's some other ones too. Skozen doesn't sound good. Why not? Why don't you like Skozen? What's wrong with Skozen? There we go. This spring, do I need to bother with this spring? It sounds like Russian chewing tobacco. Does it? I don't know naming conventions for chewing tobacco. But all right. All right, I guess. Oh, I got too much for this. The more southern and ghetto it sounds, the more it sounds like chewing tobacco. Is that how that works? What does ghetto southern mean? Like I definitely like think of, I don't know, like Louisiana or something as being like ghetto southern. Rednecks. I mean, yeah, fair enough, I guess. All right. Get some of these funny geometries. I don't even know what this hole over here is for. Oh yeah, I do, just kidding. That's where the charging handle goes. Right? Yeah. Yeah, that's where the charging handle goes. Like, what is this funny key-shaped hole over here? It's the charging handle. I figured it out, guys. It's okay. Like blue ribbon beer. I know nothing about beer. I have never drinking beer. I've never... I'm not, like, seriously. Like, I've tasted it a couple times. It's gross. I'm not a fan. You know, it's trashy. I thought, like, Bud Light and stuff was trashy. Is that not? Like Bud Light and Coors Light? You look some up. Skull, Copenhagen, Fully Loaded Bullseye, and Grizzly all sound like hick names. Fully Loaded Bullseye definitely does. That one sounds like a hick name for sure. Grizzly, I don't know about that one. Bud Light is just mainstream beer. Yeah, see, I don't know anything about beer. Alright. Let's get our guide rods, mainsprings here. I feel like this part's gonna be disgusting. Here, look at this. It's mostly clean. See how much we get off this. Oh, that's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. That's definitely not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I expected these to just be disgusting for some reason. Talking booze right now? I guess so. Talking about booze and cleaning a gun. I don't know anything about booze though, so that is on y'all. Alright, there we go. That part was not too dirty. Chewing tobacco. Chewing tobacco. Is that what we were talking about? that is how little I know. I didn't even know it was chewing tobacco. They were just saying names of brands. Okay, apparently these springs are dirty. Look at that. How are the springs dirty and not the guide rods? What? Even Hicks have switched to Zen pack? I don't even know what a Zen pack is. Obviously some chewing tobacco alternative. You're dirty, can I clean you? You want some nice ballistol? A nice ballistol coating? It's environmentally safe. Eco-friendly. That's what it says so. Right on the front. Eco-friendly. I think at one point at I don't know, some kind of gun convention. There was some sales rep for Ballistol. There's supposed to be a video out there of it somewhere, but I forgot about it, so I never tried to look it up. Somebody, one of their sales reps, sprayed it into their mouth and ate it to prove how not dangerous it was. So either super stupid or employee of the year, or both. Both is in fact an option. It's like the dude huffing leaded gasoline to argue it wasn't dangerous. Okay, but this is not leaded gasoline. I can confirm it is safer than leaded gasoline. And spent a month afterwards recovering from nerve damage and lead poisoning. Yeah, this guy didn't do that. Like he was actually fine. I'm sure it tastes awful. And I wouldn't put it in my mouth, but you would theoretically be fine. Other than the taste. Alright. Now all those pieces are all done. Scoot them out the way. Let's get this going. He ignored your question. Doesn't want to lather you down? You want me to lather you down and clean you like the gun? How many channel points does that take? Well, you want me to cover you in various oils and scrub you with brass brushes on your skin? Is that what you want? That does not seem very pleasant. Don't want to touch any of you under any circumstances. Because I am royalty. Royalty does not interact with the peasants. That sounds like the highlight of your year. This sounds awful. Oh no. It's not long enough. It's not sticking out in the front. You can barely see it. The little ending nub in the flash hider there. Oh no. I guess it is kind of long enough. I don't like pulling it back through though. Man. Wonder if I can unscrew it while it's in there. To grind, hunt, take it easy. Don't grind too hard. Bad for your mental health or something. I don't know. I did. I've unscrewed it. In the wrong place. It unscrewed from the middle. That is not ideal. Alright, well, screw that back in. I wanted to unscrew from the brush, not in the middle of the rod. Alright, I guess we gotta pull it back through. I don't like that. It'll be fine. Alright. Alright. So now that is brushed, let's start shoving patches through there. There's my patch thing. Alright, so the brush was barely long enough. I guess this will also be barely long enough. Everything is falling over. Stop that. Okay. Earthquake. Yeah, I definitely need a better camera mounting system. Whatever is going on now is very not ideal. Oh my goodness. Patch is just dark. More patches. Oh, that was one of the things that fell. Can't run from me. I need to stick you into a hole. Come here. There we go. Got a couple. another one. I do not really have enough room to do this. I keep running into my mic. Oh my goodness, it's still that dirty in there? I guess this is a lot of barrel. Squeeze it in? I am squeezing it in. Oh well, there goes my mic again. You can probably hear me just running into everything. It's getting better. It's not quite there, but it's getting there. Let me lift my mic up a little bit. The mic's in a weird spot, so let me know if I am too quiet or something. This patch looking. That patch can probably go through again. I don't know if you can see it, but see it in the flash hider. It's just like, it's just barely getting to the end. It's just almost the perfect length. It needs to be like an inch longer. Alright, probably one more patch. Oh, that's looking. It's looking pretty alright. Yeah, that one's mostly clean. We'll run that patch through again. And we'll run our oil patch through behind that one. And then call it a day for the barrel. Alright, now we need our oil patch. We can get it nice oiled and protected from that humidity, of which there is a significant amount here. My oil leaking? Gross. Right, there we go. I am satisfied with that. Get rid of all these. Now, we'll wipe out the inside of the upper receiver. I don't expect to be too bad, but I've just been wrong about where all the dirtiness is so far, so. So deep, wow. Yeah, like 18 inches. 18 and a half inch. 18 and a half inch barrel. Yeah, so the inside of the upper receiver is not too bad. Get a Q-tip. Yep. Up there by the gas piston. Oh, that's a little dirty. Up, up by the piston's pretty dirty. Which is to be expected, I guess. Alright. I think that's gonna be good. Start oiling everything up and throwing it back in there. Put together our bolt first. Found a hair. I caught a hair. Not fuzz. "18 inches? That's a lot." Yeah, I know. It's a little unwieldy. Pretty hard to deal with, honestly. That. This is gonna go in here. This direction. Need that nice cam pin. Cam pin. How did this fit in there? Just fit in there like that? I guess so. And the firing pin. Let's get a light, very light coating of oil on it. Drops in there like that, I guess. Nice and smooth. Our cotter pin. Put that through. I think it went in that side. If it didn't go in that side, we'll probably figure it out pretty quick. My springs are stuck together. Get off. Why? Why are you like this? Get off. Oh, I probably need some oil on here. You always gotta oil the parts that have a lot of friction. And since there's literally springs moving on this, definitely counts as one of those parts. Get that nice and spread around. All right. So start dropping this back together. Oh wait. Oh, don't go all the way forward yet. Wait, come back. Wait. Wait, I need to put the charging handle in. Alright. Did I put this together correctly? Is that right? I guess so. Feels weird for some reason. Oh well. That is right. I'm just not used to AR 180s. To be honest, I'm not used to anything. I don't own more than, no. The only gun I own more than one of the same platform, an AR. So that goes in. It always tries to pop out. So let's just leave that hanging out the back. And then throw this all together. This is going to be easier right side up. It's less awkward to look at. Alright, pop the pins back out. Fire control group usually doesn't need to be cleaned. Beyond just a basic oil. I didn't shoot enough to not need that, so. Line up the front bit. Back bit. And there we go. Oh, I'm sorry. I just keep hitting the mic. Very nice. Quick function check. Very good. That is that one. All done. Just about all done. Do a light coating of oil just on it. Apparently by light I mean a heavy coating of oil that I will then wipe off in just a second. But I can just rub it on with my hands. Free ASMR. Yep, you got free gun ASMR. I'm just gonna rub my gun with some oil. And then find a nice clean spot, rag. Lightly wipe off any excess. Man, got little bits of fuzz on there because I got a cat. It's just sticking to the oil. Alright, and there we go. A nice, clean BRN 180. Look at that. Nice and shiny. But not too shiny. Alright. That one's done. Time to move on to the next one. Alright, so let's first take off this QD magnifier. So many guns? Just three? Just three today? This is the next one. Caltech. So, obviously first, be sure it is empty. So, I don't know if you can see in there well. In there, that's where the chamber is. There's no brass color. So, that was loud. There we go. Now we're just gonna push out these pins. Do I have my punches go? No, I'll just use a screwdriver. Push out the pins. It's got 3 of them plus another one. 3 main ones holding the receivers together. Another one holding the handguard. So there's receiver pins up here. Handguard pin. So this is gonna come off. That one doesn't do much. Just sits there and looks cool. And this looks extra sci-fi without the handguard. Looks like something from Star Wars. And it does anyway. All these are out, so this is going to be under spring tension as soon as I take this off. So, that wasn't too bad. Oh, I didn't take that pin out all the way. There we go. So that right there is all your fun bits for bullpup. You've got all kinds of fun levers and doodads and whatnot in there. I don't have fantastic lighting to show you. Oh, there you go. Look at all those fun doodads in there. And there's this fun thing on the back here. So, that is our lower. Oh, there comes the spring pressure. Now it's coming apart. Oh, everything's coming apart. This has so many just long pieces. I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna need all the space for this one. It sure is firearm pieces. It sure is firearms in here. It sure is. Long pieces. Oh yes, this gun. They were allergic to making compact pieces. So this piece right here. This is actually the firearm. This is the part with a serial number. This is the part that is controlled by the ATF. Not all of this part, just this bent piece of sheet metal right here that goes the length of it. And you've got your stock piece and your cheek riser on it. So you can take this cheek riser off and the stock off. And you're just left with a bent piece of sheet metal that's your receiver. That's the regulated part. And down here, we've got so many different things. We have bolt carrier and recoil spring. And we have in here a charging handle, which can be switched to the other side. And gas piston, which comes out somehow. I might be a little stupid though, and don't remember how the gas stuff comes out. Yeah, I don't remember how that comes out. Oh well, that's fine, it'll just stay in there. The receiver, that makes a bit more sense. Yeah, this is the receiver right here. This is the upper receiver right here, and this is the lower receiver. Basically, whenever you make a gun, when you invent the gun, you basically send a letter off to the ATF, and you choose one of the receivers. If you have a gun that has more than one, some guns do only have one receiver bit. This one has a lower and an upper receiver. The lower on this one has no pressure-bearing components, as most guns with a lower receiver don't. But the AR-15, AK, Mac 10s, 11s, those all have serialized lower receivers. Kel-Tec likes to serialize their upper receivers. Which, and does it really matter? Because they're both required to have the gun function? Probably not, but it's different, which is cool. I like different. Alright, so different can be fun. Exactly. That's why I like guns, because they're fun. Alright, so we've got our little pin here that holds in our bolt. Push that. This screwdriver is not thin enough. This thin enough? There it goes. Pull our firing pin out. We have a much smaller firing pin than on the BRN. Our firing pin, our cam pin, and bolt, all of which are much smaller on the last gun. And this here, the guide rod, recoil spring, bolt carrier, this just ridiculously long piece. Can I get it all in screen? There we go. You're gonna get popsicle? Nice. You're fun? Did someone say you weren't? I'm confused. Seems pretty random. All of this is welded. There's a welded screw on here, up here. You can't actually take this apart, but theoretically you never needed to. Talking about things that are fun. Oh, okay. But it's all that stuff up there. Very long, one piece. And different. Everybody's a little different. So it makes people interesting. If everyone was the same, man. Life would be so boring. Honestly, like, for this gun, like, it doesn't have many parts that actually need to be cleaned. Unless you've just got, like, horrible ammo. So, like, I'm gonna clean the barrel. I'm gonna just wipe it all down and oil it. But there's not, like, it's just got a little long stroke gas piston. All the gassiness is happening up here at the front. So none of that's gonna be getting back here. And I don't know, like obviously the barrel, but actually a fairly easy to maintain gun, except for the weird takedown, which just leaves giant parts all over my desk. But lots of parts that theoretically don't need much maintenance, which is pretty cool. But we're gonna same thing as last time. Put some of this ballistol nice down the barrel. Let it drip down for a little bit. Can you see down the barrel on the camera? If I angle it right? Alright. Oh, there it was. Oh, there we go. Alright. There we go. We got that all the way down the barrel. Gonna wipe down the bolts and stuff here real quick. And this has got some like dried grease on it. Apparently I over oiled this one at some point and let it like gross things happen. Alright. Well, come here. You are returned? Welcome back. What kind of popsicle did you get? Also, how's the weather in Canada? Because, like, where I am, it is very warm. I know it's summer, but I don't know how warm Canada gets. Bark. Why are you barking? Why? What? Why have you become a feral animal? It got up to like, how hot today? Like 104, 105 today? Maybe 106? I'm not sure. It was just blazing today. I mean, become? You're right. You're right. No, I don't know what 100 and something is. Basement Korean? Bonk? What? What's the bonk for? I've done nothing bonk worthy very recently. Probably bonk and cutie. The bonk is for cutie. 80 to 85 in Vancouver. Man, that sounds beautiful. That sounds so nice. I want it to be 80, 85. That's like how cool it gets, like in the middle of the night when it's at its absolute coolest part of the day. You like being bonked? Yes, yes you do. Yes you do. There you go. I assume that one was for Cutie. Since Cutie just asked for it. There we go. That'll be good for those parts. Get all these up. I don't lose all these little bits. Pretty hard to lose a lot of these other ones because they're like 3 feet long. Alright. Where'd my big rod go? I put it over here. Making use of my big rod. You need the exploding cat meme. I'm not familiar with that name of a meme. To answer earlier question, you had a strawberry and mango popsicle. Sounds pretty good. Very tropical. I'll send it to you. Send it to me. On. And no mic. Did you both send it to me? Is that what happened there? Did you both send me? Yeah, very good. Alright. That'll be nice and brushed in. Now let me take this apart. And then look at your meme. It's Cutie bonked until explosion. Sounds messy. Cutie's making a mess, exploding all over the place. Oh my goodness, that was so loud. Hopefully that wasn't too loud on stream. Alright, so now we need a little patch thing and some patches. Keep using all my patches. Perfectly timed with Santa's bonk. I did not even notice that you did another bonk redeem because it was so well timed in there. Grab a few more patches. You're known for your bonking skills. Oh my. I feel like, isn't bonking like British slang for like segs. I feel like that's a thing. Is that a thing? You don't know if it's British, but you use it as such. It sounds British. It sounds like a very British phrase. How do people do hand cam streams and not just hit their mic all the time? Is it boinking? Maybe it's boinking. It is British, yes? Okay. I knew I wasn't going crazy. I'm sorry about all of the mic sounds. Boinking is also slang for segs. I mean, what isn't? At this point, like, what isn't like some kind of slang for segs? Just punch my mic. That's what I've been doing. Sassy moments. That sounds like it means something, but I don't know what it would mean. But I know it means something. Just because I don't know doesn't mean it doesn't mean something. Everything is a euphemism if you try hard enough. Or you're simply too far in the gutter. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. This is a pretty easy one to clean. Apart from the strange takedown, it's very easy. Oh wait, I need one more patch to run just a little oil in the barrel. You live in the gutter, you get waterboarded daily. See, that sounds like a euphemism for something really weird. Like something crazy. I don't know what it would be, but it probably exists. It is. I don't know. I don't know what it would mean. There we go. Little oil. Get this back out of the way. All done with that. Alright, now let's start putting stuff back together. You tell me when I'm older. Okay. I'll just look it up on Urban Dictionary. It would probably be a mistake. You can't scare the little guy. The little guy has been on the internet for a hot minute now, so I hate to inform you that I'm not near as innocent as you would like me to. Wait. Dear sweet summer child, what? What? What are you saying? What are you trying to say? I have not seen the internet. I mean I have not seen a lot of it. But there's a lot of internet out there. Ooh, look, it pokes out that side if you push it far enough. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to put this back together correctly the first time. So extractor goes down on this one. Goes in there. It's got a little shelf on it. Or which direction? I think the shelf points. That looks right. Okay, this firing pin clearly has an up and a down. This is not symmetrical. Now I can't watch a cowboy show if it has boobies. I choose not to. I can. Well, no. I forgot which direction the firing pin goes, and it's not obvious from the parts. It's so good you're gonna rewatch it for your birthday. You're gonna have a marathon, a birthday marathon. Look at this firing pin. Look at this thing. Look at. Come on, focus up here. Please? Please focus up here. Look at this thing. Okay, just refocuses down there. Freaking black gloves, I can't show it. Come on, focus up here. Come on. Look at that thing. Look at the weird geometry on that. I don't know which direction this goes in there. Like, it clearly has an up and a down. Or a left and a right, maybe. I don't remember which way it goes. Oh, wait. It must go that way. Otherwise, this pin won't go in. Right? Yeah, okay. Okay, I figured it out. It has it does in fact only go together one direction. Okay. Alright. I was worried there for a second. I got concerned. But it's all okay. Alright, I guess now we now we put together the jigsaw puzzle that is this gun. So start with this piece. Did I wipe this piece down? I definitely did not. I just got a giant black ring from just touching the end of its hole. Sounded weird. But you can deal with it because you're all adults. There's that. That goes over that. Oh, this whole piece of metal is a contact piece of metal. Let's put a light coat of oil on it. A little more. You always got to be sure to oil everything well so that all the parts slide together smoothly, slide into each other smoothly. There we go. And this giant thing, lubrication is important, especially for tight fits. Yeah. When you've got a lot of contact, you need a lot of lubrication. Get a little bit on this big long rod here. Oh, cut a piece of fuzz. What are you bonking for? Are you bonking yourself? Everything I said was pseudo-normal with context. Get some oil into this spring area. Now let's put this back in there. Come on. Running into. Okay. Okay. I just was inserting it at the wrong angle. There we go. Now we got the bolt inserted into the barrel. That was what I was struggling with, I guess. Oh no. Hold on. Gotta push it in carefully. There we go. Alright. This on there. Oh, almost. Come on. We're almost there. Alright there. Oh. Well, it is lubricated better now, so it's just popping out. That's where it goes. Alright. Wait, hold on, I can do this. I can just hold this. Let's see if I can do this on camera. What are we cleaning today? Is that a bullpup AR? How dare you? This is a Keltec RDB. How dare you call it an AR? No. There we go. This is a Keltec RDB, which super easy gun to do maintenance on. Right up until you have to put it back together. Then it sucks. Go back together. So close. Still a bullpup horrible? How dare you? Bullpups are the way of the future. You are looking at the future right here. Whether you choose to accept it or not is up to you. Oh, there we go. Come on, it's so close. Go together. There we go. This middle pin is always super stiff for some reason. There we go. Kentucky Ballistics. A bullpup, and what happens? Well, yeah, but I'm not putting, like, slap rounds into this. Besides, this is a long stroke. This is a long stroke gun, so it's. Do I say it's more like an AK than an AR? It is more like an AK than an AR, but it's not very much like an AK. It is long stroke though. Get that handguard on. There we go. And funny thing about this handguard, don't put like a laser on this, because it wiggles just ever so slightly. Not very much, but and it is attached like firmly. Like I'm not afraid of it going anywhere. But don't put a laser on it. That's what the top rail's for. These rails down here are for other fun things like vertical grips and barricade stops. There it is. There is clean RDB. Fuzz. I got fuzz buildup. Need to vacuum because I got a cat. Yeah, there you go. That was the last gun to clean, actually. So, Destructive got here just in time to watch me put together the last gun from cleaning. I forgot to do the function check on this one. That sounded a little weird. There we go. It does seem to work. Also, fun thing about the RDB, got one of these forward charging handles that you can HK slap. Get an RFB, no balls. I would love to have an RFB. It is on my list of guns to keep an eye out for. But they're kind of expensive. Like most 308s, but they're kind of spendy. They're like, depending on which one, obviously, because there's a few different models. I think they're like 2,300. They're up there. Yeah, I definitely would like an RFB. My wallet, however, would like me to never buy a gun again. So I gotta do some interest balancing. How much is an RFB? Tarkov is adding full auto SVT. What on earth? Oh. There's so many just fantastic kill takes. How much is the RFB? Oh, it's not as much as I thought. It's still quite a bit, but it's not as bad as I thought it was. There's the RFB Hunter. This one looks kind of stupid. I don't like it much, but the regular one's pretty cool. Full auto SVT? Was there actually like... I mean, there probably was a full auto one somewhere. Like, was there even a full auto SVT? Probably called something else, but it probably existed. I thought the SVT was more of like that designated marksman kind of rifle, though. Although there were the full auto Garans, so it is what it is. Let's see, what other Celtics do I want? I kind of want a CMR30 because, like, the MP7 we have at home. I want to do one of the I want to do one of the MP7 we have at home builds. What you're hearing is the 54R SKS. Yeah, basically. The Celtic that I really want is this one, actually. This one that is so dumb. I wish they made this in 300 blackout. But it's long stroke gas piston 5.56 pistol. Because why not, really? Don't answer that. There are a lot of reasons why not. But I really want one of these. It looks so steampunk. I would get one of these and color it steampunk. Get like some bronze and brass colors on the metal parts. Do some other colors on the plastic parts. I don't know. It'd be cool. Hold on, can I collect the guns I cleaned on the up here? Let me just check, be sure there's no oil dripping off anywhere. So I can remove this ugly piece of cardboard. These brushes. Alright, come here. Everybody hold on, there's an earthquake. A PKM? That'd be pretty cool. I might play Tarkov for a PKM. That'd be awesome. Oh no. A big drip of something on the mat. Add it to all the other little marks. A little one there. Something there. Another little something down here. If I play, let me know. If I would want to do some runs? Oh, okay. For sure. Alright, there it is. The other one. Oh no, I don't have enough room. On. This one needs to go on top, otherwise it'll run into my keyboard and my mouse. There we go. What we cleaned today. Cat fuzz. There we go. Look at those. Look at that. Very nice. By a mutant. What? Oh, hold on. What do they call those now? They changed the name of them. Is it the Banshee? Is that what it is? That might be their. That might be something else. They changed the name of the. What do they call it now? The Resolute. That's what they call it now. Banshees are a type of mutant. The CMMG Banshee is something else. Yeah, but the Resolute is what they changed the mutant to. Oh my goodness, it cost that much? If I got one of these, it would be because it was in PUBG. You go to bed now? Night night. Alright, good night. Sleep well. But there's a mutant. Basically, it's an AR-15 that takes AK mags. Look at it in titanium. The white one. That wild. It looks ridiculous. I'd be more likely to buy it in like hot pink than white. What is the Banshee? Banshee, yeah, the Banshee is the 9mm one. I was right. All right. I mean, it looks. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the white. Like, I almost like it. I almost really like it, but instead I think it's awful. What other colors does it come in? Green. That is the least green looking green I've ever seen in my life. Looks like a gray blue. Tan. Eh. Ew. Ew. Black is definitely the best. Oh, I guess from other angles the like off-white, the like gray-white looks better. It just doesn't look good on the on the original like angle, whatever that's at. That's just a bad picture. I tend to like FDE kind of colors. I don't like that one. Not a huge fan. Black is definitely the way to go. You want P-Chan? I also want P-Chan. If I ever get a P90 or a PS90, I guess technically, you know I'm gonna Cerakote that thing pink. Like if I ever show up with a P90, eventually it will be pink. I don't care what anyone says. I also want an Ahe camo gun. Just for funsies. Like an Uzi. Or an Ahe Glock. But you need a wrap to do that probably. I definitely want a pink P90. If you type in pink P90, there's so many airsoft ones. Oh my goodness. Apparently there was Tokyo Marui. The airsoft? That's gotta be airsoft. I want a real one. Is in the anime, was it full pink or did it have like any black on it? No, that thing is full pink. Does it even have a pink mag? It does. It's got a pink mag. Oh, and it's got the funny P90 sight, like the old one. Most of the ammo I get now is AAC, like the Palmetto ammo brand, because it's some of the cheapest stuff, and also like I've never had a problem with it, so the quality is pretty good. I'm basically an AAC fanboy. And I'm still looking at these airsoft P90s. These things are expensive. These like Tokyo Marui Ink P90s. These are like $800. You could just buy a real gun for that. And people spend so much money on airsoft stuff. It's insane. Alright, but time is it? Almost 2. I probably should be wrapping up here pretty soon. We got all the guns cleaned. I've only been streaming for like 2.5 hours. That's not bad. I clean these pretty quick. Well, I guess cleaning this one's pretty fast. And then just the little revolver. I guess it was a very long revolver. That one was pretty quick. Buy auto ordnance Tommy gun SBR. You want me to buy a factory SBR? I have to wait like a year for that. I haven't looked at their prices. Auto Ordnance Thompson. The models. Oh right, they're owned by Carr now. That's who owns them. Where's the SBR ones? Oh my goodness. These cost $3,000? Oh, yes, those are the special edition ones. Still 1,700 to 2,000? 16-inch. Oh, there's a 10.5-inch. 20. Oh, gold. Gold Tommy gun. And you sure pay for those ones. Why does it cost more for the short barrel ones? Why I guess not all of them do. Why are those two different? This one's 2,500. And this one's 32? What is the difference? They have different stocks. One 20-round stick magazine. You'd have to go and buy the drum magazine separately? Also closed bolt, yeah. There's no way these magazines don't cost like $150 each. Where are the magazines? They're gonna be magazines. Tommy. What on earth? $720 for a magazine? Excuse me. So say you go, you buy the factory SBR with the stupid stick mag. You're already in it for $2,600. And you gotta buy a $720 magazine just to make it look right? No. That's insanity. This magazine costs more than like a large percentage of my guns. Like complete, all told. 60 round stick mag from American Tactical. American Tactical makes some wacky stuff. I've got a... How many is it? I've got it's a 60 or an 80 round AK magazine, not drum, from American Tactical that I just impulse bought at some point. I still have my gloves on. Why do I still have my gloves on? Taking them off. Gross, the inside of my gloves are all sweaty. This right here though, absolute just insanity. Wind to 15 clicks. Magazine type C. You're gonna be in this like 3,400 plus tax stamp, like 3,600. It's insanity. Why? Was that the charging handle? Is. Oh, it's out of stock. You have to wait for this $700 magazine to come back in stock. That means people bought this at $700. Enough people bought it for it to be out of stock. That is just insanity to me. All Thompson rifles now ship with squared style bolt handle. Alright. There's so much red text in here. 5 to 6 week process and transfer to dealers. Another 8 to 9 weeks for dealer to process transfer the rifle to an individual. I wish it was that fast. 5 to 6 weeks, and you're like 2 months, plus another like 8 to 10 months for the ATF paperwork. So you're into this like almost $3,500. And like probably over a year of wait time. No, that's it. That is insanity. Don't do that. That is not a good use of money or time. That is, oh my goodness. I would love to have a Tommy gun. But someone's gonna have to buy it for me. I am not. No. No one should do that. No, Desert Eagle though. That I could do. Desert Eagles are still pretty expensive though. Especially for a new one. Like 1700. But also no ATF tax stamp. You don't have to buy the magazine separately. Not bad. Not great, but Magnum, any kind of Magnum gun's gonna be expensive. Alright, but we were finding someone to raid, so man, I really need a new camera mounting method. Let's see who's streaming. If anyone has any recommendations, feel free to make them. Get a Mark 14 EBR. Who makes them? Springfield, who makes it now? Yeah, Springfield makes the M1A. You could, what? You could turn an M1A into a EBR, probably. I don't think anyone makes the Mark 14 EBR. Right? Oh, they do the SOCOM 16, which is kind of similar. Definitely not the same though. M24. Man, you must think I have so much money. Sir, I am a VTuber, not a brain surgeon. Someone who makes a lot of money. Not that I wouldn't like all these cool guns. M24. I don't really care at all about. It's a bolt action. Bolt actions don't do much for me. But like, unless it's a historical bolt action, like Enfields and and stuff. Frag rifles, those are all pretty cool. But like modern bolt actions, there was a period of like 40 years where just nothing happened in terms of bolt action rifles. They just all look the same. And it's just so boring. I know there's, like, obviously there's ones that are different. But the M24, it just looks like a bolt action rifle. It doesn't look special. There is nothing special about an M24. Look at these. Not that one. That's not real. But like this is literally just the most generic looking bolt action ever. Like, why? Why are these like the dream gun of some people? Get something cooler. It's basically just a Remington 700. No, there are cool bolt actions out there, and they're good looking bolt actions. Like Christensen, it's got some good looking bolt actions. What's the French company? The company that makes the Hecate. I don't remember. They've got some pretty good looking bolt actions. There are cool bolt actions out there. The M24 though, this is just your most generic looking bolt action ever. And it's super expensive for I don't know why. I'm just roasting people's dream gun that they fantasize about. That's okay. RSAS? Isn't it SASS? Semi-auto sniper system? Like the Super SAS? The Super SAS is the one I know of. What is the R? Oh, this is a COD gun. What? Remington? Oh, does the R stand for Remington? Yeah, the Armalite Super SAS. That's where it's at. I mean, it's just an AR-10, but it looks cool, I guess. Just big AR-15, basically. Technically the AR-15 is just a small AR-10. 10 is a smaller number, so that means it came first, right? Pretty sure it came first. But we're gonna rate. We're rating out. We're rating out. Stop distracting me. Trying to keep me here longer. We are rating out. Who are we raiding? No raids. You don't want me to raid? Why don't you want me to raid? Only guns. Gotta sleep. We could raid. We could raid the Res Dog. He talks about guns and stuff sometimes. What is he playing? Trepang 2. I have no idea what that gun is. What that gun? The game? I have no idea what that game is. Get an NP5. The NP5. It's my favorite gun. The MP. Get MP5 full auto. What a pre-ban. Yeah. No balls. Just drop the price of a house on a gun. Pre-ban MP5. Oh my god, those are so expensive. Those are like almost 6 figures, aren't they? Only 30? I definitely thought those were more expensive. You almost always have to buy them at auction. There's one that went for 40,000 at auction. Transferable machine guns. Lots of M16s. SP1s. What do you mean? What do you mean 30k? These MP5s are like 50 to 60k. I don't know quite what's different between them. I mean, obviously, like some of these are K versions. RD7. Oh, HK51 full auto. I want one of those. A nice, like, what is that? Like a 6-inch barrel 308. A nice flashbang machine. And you can get it in full auto. Does it say how long the barrel is? It does not. Or how long the barrel? It's 5 or 6 inches, I think. It might be as many as 8. It might be an 8-inch barrel. Still. It's very short for 308. RD704. This is a Tarkov gun. RD704 Grand Thumb Edition. This is just an AK. It's AK. Why is this AK special? Besides being the Grand Thumb Edition. This is just it's just an AK with fancy furniture. Except the furniture isn't even the same on all of them. It's just an AK that people put fancy furniture on. Why is it this expensive? Why? What? Well, that 3K is the base price, and then you can add other stuff, make it more expensive. You gotta choose all my accessories. Optics rail. Well, of course I want an optics rail. Optics. Clearly I want the best one. Stock. FDE. Now it's $1,000 more expensive. Why? What? Why is this AK so expensive? What is so special about it? What's all different stocks? What is so special about this AK? Honest question. Honest question. You're here for the gun show? You wanna see my 2 big guns? Look at those guns. Look at them. I cleaned both these today. I finally took this one out and shooting it. Took this one out as well because I love it. My child. Oh wait. Speaking of which, I need to put my magnifier back on. Took it off for cleaning. There we go. Yeah, so this one here, Keltec RDB. Very fun gun, super cool. One of my favorites. This one up here is the Brownells BRN 180. It's one of the guns ever, for sure. Sexy it always. My what? Ears? Glurs? Girls? My girls are looking. Okay. I was struggling. I was having streamer struggles. Illiterate. But yes. This one, very good. Highly recommended gun. One of my favorites. Also, not too expensive. Mine is a little more expensive because it's not quite stock from the factory. It's got the M-Lock forend up here instead of the standard plastic one. But this one up here is the Brownells BRN 180 AR 180. It's cool compared to an AR because it doesn't have a buffer tube in the back. You can do things like have a folding stock, which is super cool. Also super unfold. The bad thing about this gun is you have to get it from Brownells, and they kind of suck sometimes. Flexible. Oh yeah, super flexible. This one's nice and petite, and this one's super flexible, so I have a type, I guess. Apparently the RD on a meltdown broke down at 4,000 rounds. It seems pretty average for an AK, honestly. I think the PSA AK, which one is it? Their AK-5 or something? They did a meltdown test on that one and it lasted like 6,000 rounds or something. So gonna have to do a little better than 4,000 for that price tag. So TPR9 on Gunbroker for 3 grand, 3 G's, 3 grands. $4K? What? You just increased the price. I want the new Magpul Zev. What do they call it? The folding briefcase gun. The FDC-9. I don't think it's actually released yet. That's what I want. So the gun that folds into a nice little briefcase. You didn't see the 999 after the 3? You're probably one of those customers who buys the gun that says $1,999.99 and then complains about the $999. Just wanted it for 1,000. There are a lot of cool guns out there. Most of them not in production anymore, unfortunately. But both of these, I believe you can still buy. Maybe not this one. I'm not sure how Brownells is doing with that one. Oh, the uppers are still for sale at least. You can still get the uppers for this one. The lowers are pretty questionable. My lowers got some machining difficulties, and a lot of other people's do as well. But it's a fun gun to shoot as long as you don't mind scratches from the factory. Funny machining edges. And mine is super gassy. But that'll probably work itself out with time, right? Don't go onto Gunbroker and sort guns from high to low. I would imagine that would wield some particularly interesting. Also, I didn't know you could just view all guns. House categories. Oh, full directory. Guns. Wow. That is... interesting. Yeah, some of these are just people trolling. No one is... yeah. No one's gonna buy an FN 509 for... how many zeros is that? No one's gonna buy this. Key jingle. Key jingle. You get to look at these cursed gun prices in the background. What is this? Out of stock. Out of stock. This gun is the model out of stock. This is a Taurus TX22. No one's gonna buy $1 million TX22. Where are the keys? I don't have any keys here. Where did the keys go? Keys are only here. Yeah, there we go. There's some. There, look at those keys. Look at them. I got them. Chat, you better be paying attention. You know why? Because there's keys. It's the keys. Why do you make me do this? It's the keys. Look at them go. It's the keys. Probably came here just for the keys. Alright, there you go. There's the key. So once we get past all these $1 million guns. Oh, FAMAS. Dogner engraved underlever 270 Winchester. 1 of 6 Bundeswehr military trials HK Mark 23. Starting bid 126,000. Yeah, all these out of stock ones are just the modern sportsman. Those are just trolls. Just hoping somebody buys it accidentally or something. 1877 Gatling gun. Nice. M82? $45,000? Why? See, like this one I can understand kind of why this one is that expensive. Like 1892 Gatling gun, 1 of 8. Okay, like I don't know, a museum will probably pay that price. Maybe. Awesome, maybe. But like a Colt single action army and 44 Russian, $50,000. Like, yeah, they're collectible. Maybe 5,000. Maybe. Colt Python engraved? We literally got one of these at the gun shop that I work at. Oh, it was a while ago now. Like we had one of these, and it was only like $5,000, which is still a lot of money. $40,000? No, it was not that. Raids are not allowed, like you said. It's the Walther Meister Gator gun. It's the Swamp Puppy gun. Nice. Look at all that. Look at all that hand engraving. Still insanity, but it's kind of cool. $30,000 AK. That bolt better be made out of solid gold. Also probably not, because gold is pretty soft, and that's under a lot of pressure, so it would deform. I mean, it's cool. Not that cool. Anything else wild in here? Sold out, don't buy. This one right here. This was a guy whose wife said you have to sell again. This guy doesn't want to sell the gun, but his wife said you have to sell the gun. I was like, yeah, honey. I listed the gun on Gunbroker. I just waiting for someone to buy it. Ooh, Dragonov. Wow. $28,000. Insane. Why am I yawning? It's because I'm about to fall asleep. So we need to raid out. We are raiding out. Wait. Sleep on stream? What, sleep stream? Alright, we are raiding the Res Dog. They're pretty cool. They like guns. And we had a very gun-focused stream. So, that's who we're raiding. I will be back on Friday. Again, we'll be playing some Hunt, because the event's still going. And, yeah. Thank you for stopping by. We successfully cleaned guns. They're all pretty and clean now, despite a couple cat fuzzes on them. But yeah, if you want a sleep stream, probably not ever. But if I do one, I might do a September subathon thing. I usually do with like a couple goals. So if that were ever a thing, that's when it would be. But until Friday, I will see y'all later. Thanks for stopping by. Bye.